Hey, so who's for some weird kind of obscure horror movies? Really cheap budgeted kind of stuff, weird stuff other people have never heard of. Like the stuff that if you watch and talk about and other people haven't heard of it, it's like, wow, I'm cool. I've heard of that thing. Well, here's one today. So, yeah, the film starts off with, I believe it's 80 people, just 80 strangers who wake up in this place, and they're told by this voice, who we never actually see who the source of this voice is, that they all have to kind of run in this race. They have to do laps over and over, and whoever is last in each lap instantly dies. And they also can't step onto the grass, they can't go off the path and all that sort of stuff, or they instantly die. And the way that they die is that their heads explode. Just explode in this really fake looking blood, and it's kind of silly, and I love it so much. And from then on, it's just like this tense kind of thing about the specific sort of group of people that we focus on, the main characters, as they pretty much compete to be the last one standing. And it's really just a fun kind of horror movie in that way, and it's sort of weird. I mean, it's like a whole bunch of other movies. You know, there are parallels to the Hunger Games and stuff. It even says on the cover here, Battle Royale, it compares it to. But it's not exactly like that, because the aim isn't to kill one another to the death, although there are some people that go against each other, of course. This movie really starts to focus on the teamwork that they all start to have, and then the competitiveness that they also start to have. And it's like pitting these people against each other in this kind of just this violent, stressful situation that makes it really fun, because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know where it's gonna go. I mean, obviously everyone's gonna die except the last person, but you don't know who's gonna die. Everyone feels like they're kind of in danger. And because of its low budget and all that sort of stuff, it doesn't feel restrained either. It feels like it could pretty much just do whatever it wants. You know, this isn't a movie that's held down by like large corporations who are putting their asses on the line for the film or anything. This is clearly a low budget passion project, and I'm into that. That's what I appreciate about it. It's definitely silly and over the top when the people's heads explode and stuff. It's dumb, but it's kind of the greatness to this film. Yeah, so I don't really know what else to say about this, but if you haven't seen it, I do recommend it quite a bit. Like, it's not the best thing that you'll ever see in your life by far. It's not one of my favorite movies of all time or anything, but it's definitely one that I've gone back to multiple times just because it is kind of fun. And yeah, you know, if you want to be that obscure person who have seen that weird horror movie, this can be your cult classic, is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, check it out.